Hello, welcome to Pop's Open Mic Session 1 for today, March 23rd, 2023. And with me, I have some of our participants, and so happy to see you all. Go ahead and unmute, and we'll just say a quick hello. We have Cristian,
Hi.
Diaz, and we
Hello.
have Gita Mohanty,
Hi.
and Digvijay Jadhav, Kelly Owen, Jill Tait, Timothy, Payton, and
Yes,
Owen.
yes, yes. I'm listening. I can listen, everybody. Hello.
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 So how this will work is that we will do rounds where people will recite their poetry. Typically one poem per round. Kelly Owen is going to be a special exception because she's out in the boonies somewhere with no charger, and um, so she will be going first and be reciting first, and then we'll take turns, and then she'll probably be exiting the event. So we're going to start with Kelly Owen first. Everyone, please put yourself on mute.
Okay, guys, so because of my situation and where I am right this second, I have got 3 poems ready for you. And here we go. I don't want to hang around denying all my dreams. I can feel the passion broom, but I smother up the screams. Magical wheels are turning, make me feel this way. I don't want to hang around, I want my dreams today. Can't do excuses, I refuse to. Had enough of laziness, but now I'm mentally sound. I plan on taking over, rolling every day. I want to keep this passion up, I need my dreams to stay. I love everything quintessential, I finally found my home. I don't want to hang around or be the garden gnome. I plan on making impact, wow myself today. Like Team Fearless, voicing statement day. Misfortunes. Feeling like little Miss Muffet who's sat on a tuffet, but she's not eating her curds and whey. Needs a solution, not to cause any confusion. She's wanting ideas to stay. Plans have been made but have been decayed as others don't pass on the scoop. None of it matters because the plans are now tatters. Ideas that have turned into poop. Feeling a bit like a muppet leaving that green grass tuffet, holding head down as plans go astray. She wanted that spider to sit down beside her, talking misfortunes away. Future plans to be made, but she is afraid as life throws her avoidable tatters. She gets upset but holds her head high at the misfortune that obviously matters. Statement day. Today, I make a statement. I voice this loud and clear. Now emotionally in control. My statement day, it's here. No longer be that person collecting dust upon that shelf. No emotional torture dragging me down, detrimental to my health. Today, I make a stand. No more. Go away. The woman I am, making today my statement day. All have a lovely time. Have fun, and I'll catch up with you later.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank
Absolutely lovely,
you.
Kelly Owen.
Hello.
Love you,
I'll see
girl.
you later, guys.
See you
Have
soon.
fun.
Bye.
Take care, please.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, Kelly Owen exit stage left, or maybe it was right. I don't know. Okay, so next we have up Cristian. If you would go
Oh,
ahead and go, that would be lovely.
do I read one poem?
One poem, yeah, yeah. So the rest of the time is going to be one poem.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And it will be, what it will be. Okay, this poem's called Accurate, and it says like this. Thank you so much. Only the path that search itself among other ways, lost in the middle of anything. I have the true spirit generating beauty out of nowhere. All quest, every smile as well, inner tenderness as evil in front of the dead colors of the night, has indeed a soft face that look inside of your soul, pale and curious, sickness running away of the mystery, and so innocent at the same time. So I've come in this day of madness, of trouble and doom, hanging a verse in my hand, a casserole beside my belly, and an irony over these letters. I have nothing, and anything has me. To be precise, I am here to be gone after I am not. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Beautiful.
Cristian.
Thank you
That was
so much.
Brilliant,
lovely.
Cristian. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a
Thank you
pleasure to
very
be here.
much. It was lovely. We can't, usually we can chat. We can't really chat in here. Oh, we do. Do we have a private chat? No.
Yes?
Oh, we do. So we do
Uh-huh.
have a chat over there if y'all want to chat with each other. Should have one. We
Setting the
have
chat.
one. We have a couple comments. Please make sure that if you comment, you sign your comments so we know who you are. So we have hearty greetings to you all. Things are delayed on here for some reason. I click and things are delayed. So hearty greetings to you all. And we have a lovely and we have a beautiful. So if you would sign your comments, that would be wonderful. Next up on our repertoire is the lovely Miss Gita Mohanty. Everyone, please mute yourselves and we'll give the stage to lovely Gita.
Thank you so much, Annette. And good morning, dear all, and good evening to the other part of the world. So I wouldn't take much time to introduce, and let me start my recitation. And the title of my composition is Embrace. Slowly, I was drawn into the embrace of ocean, its oceanic emotions. What was my existence? A feeble biological signature only? In its mighty arms of waves, I was floating merely like a zooplankton, under the direction and whims of its mighty whirlpool. For the very first time, I realized my insignificance against the vastness, other than surrendering myself to the time and the tide of emotive emotions. No better option I could have opted for. Yet, I can't say because of my longing love for the vastness of the blue, or it's the impressive impression. The vastness impressed me without any clue. I was drawn further and farther, near to nearer, close to closer, deep to deeper, to the intense embrace, to an ultimate confinement where my breathing was submerged completely and I became unheard to myself. I felt as if I'm a tiny star where my love is completely compromised, where my move is completely compromised for the overwhelming gravity of the gravitational force of my sheltering gravity. I didn't have a say other than falling into its whirlpool of emotions and automatically dragged into it. Still, I didn't hesitate. I didn't hesitate at all, neither I struggled. Rather easily, I allowed myself to slip into its ever longing blue embrace, keeping my calm eyes engaged with its fascinating deep horizon. I embraced the entire ocean in my oceanic mind, and all of a sudden, ocean started surrendering its soul to me. The waves started making my way in mid of the ocean. Parts of ocean were trickling down from the tip of my long trace and calls. I walked to my shore, being invincible against the vastness, holding its gifted heart and soul in mine. Thank you so much, dear.
Beautiful,
Bravo.
Gita.
Bravo.
Thank
Very
you.
good. I think we all felt that, Gita. We
That was
really
Thank
had.
you
amazing.
It
so
was
much.
absolutely
Yeah, that was
fascinating. Great.
deep. I'm having a bad hair day. Y'all just kind of move past it. I don't know what to do with it. Um, looks like I woke up and I didn't do anything with it, but that isn't true. So next up we have dear Jill. Jill, let me give you the
I'm coughing a lot.
oh
I've got
well,
a cold. I've got things going on here, but you just have to go with it.
you look
Okay?
beautiful.
Here is my mysterious maiden once again. She strolls amidst moon shadows in that stillness of the night, clandestinely captivated by an old familiar sight, while she wanders in bewilderment with an ambience in the air. There's a wispiness of threads and threads throwing through her golden hair. Mysterious maiden, well, I can see you in my dreams. You are tantalizing and teasing me betwixt your magical potion. Oh, pretty lady, running ripples from your streams, floating on forevermore, all the way down to the ocean. So I follow those footprints where she skipped upon the silky sand. She was listening to that ocean with a seashell in her hand. And as her beauty was bewitching every stranger on that shore, she moved with some uncertainty on that seaweed scattered floor. Mysterious maiden, well, I can see you in my dreams. You are tantalizing and teasing me betwixt your magical potion. Oh, pretty lady, running ripples from your streams, floating on forevermore, all the way down to the ocean. Nowadays, my mysterious maiden looks for no reason, no rhyme. When we met upon that briny beach, around about that same time, and she still likes to tread her wanderings upon that sinking sand. But I am right there beside her as we are walking hand in hand, and we watch that tidal movement of the turning of the tide. Pretty soon we will be married, and I will love my maiden bride. Mysterious maiden, well, I can see you in my dreams. You are tantalizing and teasing me betwixt your magical potion. Oh, pretty lady, running ripples from your streams, floating on forevermore, all the way down to the ocean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Hold on just a moment. I'm going to introduce the next person because for some reason, I don't care how many times I announce it, people don't get what now means. So I'm going to bring up the next person and then try to. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I must have gotten all the times wrong. Everybody's like, I thought it was at 2 o'clock. I don't know what I do with the times. So I'm going to go to is it Digvijay. How do you pronounce your name, sir?
Yeah, Digvijay Jadhav.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to have you here. I'm going to give the stage to you, dear sir. If you want to recite your first poem, please.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Actually, I am sorry for not making it on right time. This is my first time, and thanks to the encouragement given by some of our colleagues that I am presenting for the first time. Please understand me. I'm presenting the poem to the unexperienced experience. As darkness is followed by the crimson dawn, as the vacuum conduced the fine air, as the vacuity sought realization, your talk quenched my unacknowledged starvation. What majestic being you are! What a blend of beauty and a brain, charismatic, virtuous elegance, compassionate, innocent intellect, cosmic conspiracy caused communication. I could see what can't be seen. I could consume the unserved food. I breathed that fragrance of Vedanta. I communicated the uncommunicable. You know, the essence of the essential. You adore the adorable. You understand the uncommunicated. You are the realized revelation. Sublime are your thoughts. Society solicits your views. Subliminal self seeking synergy, my secret of enriched solitude. Right now, also, I'm sitting in a solitude. I know you are far more than what I know, but I want to know all that you know. You please adjust with a student who is slow. Your erudite will definitely make me glow. Your universal thoughts can't be private property. Those will eradicate people's spiritual poverty. Thank you very much, everybody.
Bravo. Bravo. Yeah, that was deep. Very
Very
good.
deep.
Yeah, it's deep.
Congratulations. Yes, very
Yeah.
well done.
Thank you
Wonderful
for sharing
completion
with
and
us.
beautiful recitation too.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Next
Thank you
up,
very much, everybody.
we have another deep person coming up next, and that is Mr. Timothy Payton. Everyone, please mute yourselves, and and Timothy, you unmute yourself, and we'll give the stage to you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm loving what I'm hearing this morning. The lovely voices of Jill and Gita. And that was a very great poem. I cannot pronounce your name there. Um, the new guy. Sorry about that. Um, what I want to do is I'm actually going to share a poem that I actually just recently just wrote and finished up like yesterday. So everyone, this is a brand new poem. I haven't shared this. This is the first time I'll be sharing with each and every one of you. So I pray each and every one of you feels this. And the title of this poem is called Virtuous Education. Break free, lose the restraints. Think deeply, thoughts escape. Stay focused, eyes on the Lord. Life's a journey, so stay the course. Hindsight, what do you see? Being yourself or conformancy? Create your destiny, stay in your zone. Be yourself, leave minds blown. Staying in your box will keep you comfortably stagnant. Yet, breaking out your comfort zone will create successful magnets. Standing alone creates unique leadership. Following the crowd can lead to blind slaughterships. They say love is blind, yet lust is blinding. Consumption is infectious and can take over the mind and body. Actions are language people will understand more than words speak. The more we discover truth, the more we are awoken from our wired sleep. Words are powerful spells that create essence or despair. Showing an act of kindness can make an impact in someone's life to share. If you want to see a change in the world, be that change for others to see. And when you give from the heart, give it from a place that's blessed and selflessly. We all have a story that may be a message for others to take from and inspire, to become a change maker in so many lives, for inner workings to blossom and transpires. Always remember, our current situations are not our final destinations. And what we learn within these times can become virtuous education.
Bravo, Timothy.
It was so
Absolutely
deep.
marvellous.
Thank you
I
so
Excellent.
much.
love your
Another.
voice, Timothy, as well as your poetry.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well,
Thank you.
Timothy does some, recitations himself, so he's well known for doing that. Um, you always another deep piece to put in your repertoire.
Thank you,
So
Eric.
thank you so much. It was wonderful, Timothy,
Thank you.
and fresh off the press, hot off the press, right?
Right off the press, yes.
Well, next up, everyone, go ahead. We'll mute ourselves. We have the lovely Elizabeth from Nigeria. One thing I forgot to do, y'all, is this. I forgot to have you introduce yourselves. Usually I do that. I've neglected this time. So the next time when we go around, people who haven't introduced themselves, please do so. Elizabeth, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Hi, good afternoon from Nigeria, everyone. It's so good to be here, and I've been enjoying all the recitations from all you fabulous poets. I am an author, a poet, a product designer, and I would love to share my first poem titled The Beauty of Flowers. Sweet wonders of the earth enriches our minds and hearts. In their beauty, we beget memories to save and to savor, a rhythm of life to call our own. Flowers are a wonder of the earth, with colors so brilliant and lush, fragrance that captivates the nostrils and the mind. Flowers are a part of our lives, on the prints of our favorite dresses, on the dinner table at Thanksgiving, at your doorstep from your Valentine. Flowers are an image of elegance, of kindness, and of tender heart. They depict the mind's emotions and leaves the receiver a memory to keep. There's so much beauty in those lovely petals that brings hearts together. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Elizabeth.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Thank you so
Elizabeth.
much.
Thank you.
Beautiful as always. Bravo, bravo. So I will be, I guess, reciting. I don't think, let me see, I don't think we've had anybody else join us. So um, I am always a last minute, I pick them out at the last minute type person when I do my poems. I never come prepared.
Annette fell down. Okay.
I pressed the wrong button. I removed myself from the stream.
It
Sorry.
happens.
I meant to do solo layout, but I removed myself from the stream. I just want to keep you on your toes, making sure if you knew I was still here. Okay, this is called Spring Scented Nights. Happiness is in the air. Spring has sprung. Songs of birds are shared. Little girl presents her mother with flowers, hand-picked with loving care. The trees are kissed with floral buds, displaying white and pinkish hues. The air is filled with a flowery blend, rebirth of spring, welcome news. Winter relinquish its cold, staunch hold, blossoming spring would prevail. Landscapes now bearing blossoms and fauna, all that spring doth entail. In the ground, bulbs once dormant resurface, petals wave in the wind. Gusts, once common in the winter, lose momentum, quietly rescind. Blossoms on trees shimmer in the breeze on moonlit spring-fed nights. Cherry buds on branches of pastel pink, soft hues are a lover's delight. For spring it brings happiness renewed, prompted by glorious sights. Though the sky is darkened, enjoyed by many, strolling on spring-scented nights. And that is my
Beautiful. As
Well,
usual.
So time
yeah,
appropriate during spring. What a beautiful
amazing.
composition, Annette. It's lovely.
Beautiful.
thank
Yeah,
you.
it was
Thank you,
amazing.
thank you.
Amazing.
We're going for round two, people. So, I don't think anybody else joined us. No, no. So I'm not sure what's going on. I really don't have the time to babysit the chat. So I'm going to let people get in if they can get in, and we will certainly listen to them if they join us. So we are making round two, and we have up dear Cristian. You are up next again, my dear. Everyone mute themselves.
I am behind on the stage.
Same
Okay.
thing.
Oh,
I took you from the stream too, Cristian. I'm sorry about that. I just like playing around with y'all, just making sure that it's early here, y'all. I've been up since four o'clock,
I know,
so
I know. Don't worry. There's no trouble at all.
okay. So
So,
here I won't remove you.
okay, I'll take your word for granted. Okay, and the next poem is called Addict. I acquire the deaf echo of the hours, ruminating serums among the monotony, in order to acquire a ticket to the circus, which is my clear life with a dark, multicolored complexion. I seal its silent time when the day dawns, suffering its meaning on the wings of the night, mocking mercilessly in the parodying light, kilowatts and sparks made laughing to inseminate culture below the waist, where sex appears saving minds, to seduce the impulses of frustration. I hope the last melody of my thinking may you gracefully effect on these old cracks that supply my years of existence. They are the ethereal tides of time that with dry foam of absences and acrobatics they had kept the emotions asleep and hidden in the mirror, live in that slaving aspect, the frenzied music of my own soul in life, to which, like a very strong drug, now I declare myself addicted. Thank you so much.
Great.
Absolutely
Excellent,
brilliant, Cristian.
excellent, as
Very nice.
usual, Christian.
As usual. Excellent.
Thank you so much.
As
Thank
usual,
you. Thank you, my dear Annette.
wonderful. Next up, we have the lovely, beautiful, and talented Gita Mohanty. Take it away, darling.
Thank you so much, dear Annette, for your so sweet words always for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, first round really we forgot to introduce ourselves. So this is Gita Mohanty from South Carolina. I'm an assistant professor in biology here, and for you all, I'm going to recite a poem. And the title of my this composition is That Something. I said, "What?" He said, "What is what?" I said nothing, and he didn't even say anything. I heard what he didn't say, and all those, and also in between, but he couldn't read in my in between lines. He couldn't manage what I said even. because all those I said in my mind, and I know he's not good at mind reading. And in my eyes, I don't keep my encrypted things. I talk to myself, and he whispered to himself, myself and his self, they remained at such to themselves. They never sat down across the table of emotion to become ourselves. Still, there was an unintermittent, invisible, unknown something. That something I only can say it's some unresolved thing, yet an uncoined word with enormous feelings, with huge meaning, maybe beyond something, beyond my physical body and metaphysical mind, beyond my intellects and intellectuals and its understanding, and also beyond my heart's indulging. That language of emotion has not yet been written. It's not only nostalgia's nostalgic whim, neither it can be accepted, nor it can be rejected. It can't be adored or ignored, can't be calculated or settled, can't be accommodated or handled, can't be agreed or disagreed, can't be lived or left. Thank you so much.
Very powerful, Gita. Brilliantly read.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Great.
as
like
always, Gita.
hypnotizing.
That was
Wonderful.
very
Thank you
powerful.
so much.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you, thank you, lovely Gita. Next up, we have from the UK, the lovely Miss Jill. Take it away,
Miss,
darling.
I love the miss when I've been married 44 years. That's really lovely. Never mind. I'm Jill Tait, and I'm from the beautiful Northumberland, 10 miles from Scotland, if anybody doesn't know that. And it's a rainy day today, so I'm pleased to be indoors, and I love reading to you, and I love everybody around us. So here we go. And I've decided not to sing this time. I'm going to read an old one of mine, especially for Elizabeth. Is your little one there? I'm going to read The Mermaid's Wedding, especially for Elizabeth's little girl. O mermaid and merman, I have seen you in my dreams. Your tails are bright and beautiful, dazzling like two shiny sunbeams. Do you swim and intertwine in the mystic fathoms below, casting little bubbles to the surface as you blow? Will you be married in the moonlight underneath the pretty twinkling stars? Will your carriages have 6 white seahorses pulling you both in Rolls-Royce sea cars? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Mermaids, I know that this is all true. I watched you take Miss Mermaid's hand. I heard you sing, I do. There was lots of other mermaids of every shape and size. I peeped inside your banquet. I could hardly believe my eyes. You were all sitting at big oak tables with mermaids on chairs at either side. But you, Mr. Merman, was sitting opposite your mermaid bride. She looked very stunning with her diamond-studded veil. Her sequin dress was so long it covered all her tail. I didn't want to leave you. You partied all night long, but my mummy was telling me to get up or I'd get wrong. You see, I had to go to school. That's what us humans do. So I woke up from my dream even though I didn't want to. Oh, how I wish I was a mermaid, swimming in the deep blue brine. Then I could play with your mermaid children. They would be the best friends of mine. Thank you very much.
Thank
Wonderful,
you,
wonderful.
Jill. Marvelous. Well, for two
That was
seconds
a
we had
lovely one,
we
dear.
had we had Favor join us, but I think he's gone again. If he'll sign back on. I put him into the stream and I had to remove him from the stream part, the live stream, because he hadn't muted himself. He doesn't know the rules yet. So, anyway, we're going to move on to Digvijay. It is your turn, dear sir, and I will give you the limelight as soon as I find the right button here. Which, um, where are you? Did someone just leave? We're down one
Hello,
person.
hello everybody.
Good.
This is
Okay.
Digvijay Jadhav from India, and I'm sitting right now in a farm. And as you can see, I'm enjoying my alienation. So there's a small composition, lemon.
For just a moment, sir. I'm gonna stop you for just a moment. So
Yeah,
welcome to Favor. Good to have you here, everyone. If you would please mute yourselves while we give the stage up here. So everyone's muted. Wonderful. Okay, back to you, sir. I'm so sorry to have interrupted you.
all right, all right. Lemon. Emotions are causing commotion. Crowd intensifying alienation. I am sunk in bewilderment. Is this loneliness or detachment? My speech, they say, is euphonious and tender heart solicitous. Its gaiety caused by appreciation, disquieting remarks throw it in depression. The amorous songs make it romantic. The spirituality colors it authentic. The conscience make it scientific, but the mood swings are terrific. I enjoy my job of teaching. I learned yoga. I learned from yoga the art of breathing. I'm good at everything, but best at nothing. I'm a layman. Thank you.
That's
That was
lovely.
Very
amazing.
well
Very good.
Um,
done.
Yeah.
Love that.
that was great. It was very interesting. I loved it. That
Yeah.
was very, very unique. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was great.
Thank you, everybody.
Next,
Thank you.
thank you. Next up, we have Timothy Payton. You are up again, dear sir. Let me give
Right.
you
All
the.
right. That was a very, very great and interperspective poems you shared there, Digvijay. And that's what I meant when I say thank you for the new guy. You're the new guy I was speaking of there, Digvijay. Okay, here is another new one I like to share with each and every one of you. And it is entitled Inspiration Flows from the Heart. Inspiration flows from the heart with love written within the lines. To touch tangibly through intangible thoughts that are felt from the mind. An essence that can be picked up like the sweetest fragrance in the air, singing to the soul as it uplifts you, like beautiful music to your ears. To take something from within and create a beautiful, unique piece of art that speaks volumes and ripples throughout the universal waters to spark, bringing light into unknown darkness that may be present to an individual, to open up places that were hurt and forgotten, that were in need of remedy so critical. With motivation rising like the sun upon a new day with new perspective, using what has caused one to become and feel a certain way to become anew reflective. Showing so many that one can be a voice for those unable to be for the voiceless. Bringing new breath and life into a place that once was blocked, yet now has renewed choices. To be an example of a true movement and a change maker in the world to be seen. Bringing light to the paths of so many in need of guidance through enlightened beams. For peaceful fulfillment given to everyone touched by words from the soul. Coming from a place of blessed creativity, helping those needing to be complete and whole. Inspiration flows from the heart.
Beautiful, Timothy.
Absolutely
Bravo.
beautifully read.
Very
Yeah,
beautiful. And Timothy's
amazing.
voice is really amazing as well. Always.
Thank you, Gita. Same as
Always,
yours.
always, always.
You have
It was very
a
nice.
profound voice. You
Yeah,
read like
very
You have a
poetry.
powerful, very
profound, you have a
beautiful.
profound voice, Timothy.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I appreciate that. God bless you all.
Yes, indeed. I don't know, Favor. I thought he was in here one time before. There he is again. Okay. And next, we are going to go to um, Elizabeth. I'm going to give the stage to you, and you will be up. And there you go, darling. Take it away.
Okay. So my second poem is titled Beyond the Skies. Enjoy. If I were a bird with wings so strong and broad, I would venture to the skies above in search of a myth said and unsaid, or a sweet heaven and some bread. The sight of the mystery I would adore and boast of it to all the world. Beyond the skies could be nature at its peak, or some fantasy to join with pleasure, to marry with the fairies and magical chicks on some mountain with the highest peak. I would have fun with good measure and tell the tale with some good tweaks. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Lovely, Elizabeth. You're
Thank
such a
you, thank
beautiful
you. That was
girl.
marvelous. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Favor was up
Absolutely amazing.
next. He's gone again. Don't know where he went. So um, I was going to take his time that he was up to figure out what I was going to read next. Oops. Sorry. Um, I think I will read. My aunt recently, she is getting older, my aunt, and she wanted me to write a poem, and she says that she knows that she's close to going home. So she wanted me to write a poem called I'm Coming Home. Um, I have lived my life. I have laughed. I have loved. No needs, no wants, no desires for more of. I have seen many sights, for I have traveled a bit. Now, enjoying comforts of home, my favorite chair to sit. My love I express to friends and family. God has been good to me. He's always answered my pleas. My hair is now gray, deeper wrinkles outline my face. Yet I am content within myself. I have found my happy place. I have learned many lessons walking the path of life. I have found true joy dispensed of my worries and strife. I know now that there is no value in monetary things. I now accept my final journey and the peace it will bring. An impact I have made. I have formed my own legacy. When you see a bird take flight, may your thoughts turn to me. Those times are now behind me when lonely I did roam. To my loved ones who have passed, I announce I am coming home.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It
So
was
beautiful, Annette.
sublime.
Beautiful.
Thank,
So beautiful. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
thank you, thank you. So anyway, she says she wants to read at her funeral, bless her heart. But I hope I get to see her one more time before she goes home. So we have hello, dear Masumi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, ma'am. Sorry I couldn't
Hello.
join on time.
Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
See
Fine,
you.
fine.
Very
Glad to
good.
see you.
Very good. I'm glad you're here. So what we're going to do is we're all going to mute ourselves, and we're going to let you recite two poems. We're at the end of our second round, so we'll let you recite two poems to kind
Okay,
of
ma'am.
keep the okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And everyone mute themselves except for Mutsumi Chatterjee. If you would go ahead and recite. Favor, we'll get to
Okay,
you. We
ma'am.
can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
A poem, ma'am. When you feel lonely, sitting with an open book and the breeze playing with it gently, as in the coherent wind, the tendril shook. Just see through the window. Give a glance to the lushy green meadow, the musty old tree stretching its branches bulky but free. Thousands of chirps and flights by birds gathering food and leaves dry, the bees fluttering round the flowers with lovely bright colors and nectar. Swans sail across the brook, eyes straight ahead, no back look. Slowly the charm overcomes your lethargy and a joy wrenching gum as you resume your work so far postponed. By nature, your goal is shown. Thank you, ma'am.
Go ahead and do another one. You can do a second one. We're getting this is round two, so all of us have done two. So you can go ahead and do a second poem.
Okay, ma'am, just a minute. Phone, phone, phone. Just a minute, ma'am. Just a minute. For my poem. It is in that other another device, ma'am. Just I'm opening. 1 minute. After a long spell of dry summer, when plants and grasses murmur, I looked up and saw clouds in the sky. Like the rays of hope, baby beetle crawled down the slope. The flower kissed the dancing butterfly. The careless wind blew with dry leaves, a few rustled like nature's wind chime. The grey clouds did paint a scenery so quaint, brought refreshing bliss after a long time. Then the raindrops came, pit pat, like a game, reminding me my childhood, the days bygone. The thunderstorms roared, the lightning sparks implored, presenting before a symphony unknown. From the dry body of earth, in return of each dainty drop, evolves the fragments of romantic petrichor. It surrounds us with musings. The spiritual journey begins. We see nature unfurled like never before. Thank you, ma'am. This is the second one.
It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank,
beautiful. Thank you very much.
thank,
Now I'm
You're
going to
welcome.
thank you.
add
Thank
a
you.
favor again. We keep losing you. If you are there, favor, you can go next. It looks like it's streaming. I don't know if he's got a bad connection. So we're going to leave him because I keep going on. We'll get back to you whenever we can. I'm going to remove him from the stream for now. And okay, so we're going to go start from the beginning. This is round three, our final round. And we are going to start with Cristian. Are you still there?
Yes.
You are. Let me give you the screen so you can look all pretty for us all.
Yeah, we are in the last round, our last round. So, ting ting. Okay. And my third poem is called Have You Ever Breathed Deeply? Deeply. And it's based on Olivia Newton-John song has called Have You Ever Been Mellow? I love that song. And the poem says like this: Do you have ever had a lovely day? In those days when every dark place is a symbol of the opposite of quiet. Have you ever tried to be nice? In all moments, astonished by the resemblance of evil, I have a few confessions to make, most of them just embracing punches on my face in the pavement. I've been a fool too many times, an idiot a lot of others, naive most of my life, but with the benefit of having a pure soul, infected of hope and positive things, inside myself and spreading to life punishment and regrets. Have I had them? I do, fortunately and sorely at the same time. I've sailed and flew through many spaces, thinking wrongly in different ways, just having one great wisdom. Ask you the only and very important question: have you had and are you in a big problem before saying or doing something? Have you ever tried? Breath deeply? Thank you so much.
Dear
Absolutely wonderful.
Cristian,
Yeah, as
Thank you,
always.
yay,
dear. Thank you, Diana.
wonderful, marvelous.
Thank you so much,
That's
everybody.
so beautiful.
It
Thank you, my dear.
is lovely. I knew you had it in you, Christian. I knew you could do that. Write something
Yeah.
marvelous. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, Diana.
Okay, so next up we have the lovely Jill. If you would take it away, dearest.
Sorry, I thought it was Gita. Okay, we'll sing you an oldie one.
It was Gita.
Probably
Sorry, Gita. I messed up.
it is
Jill,
Gita.
go
Yeah.
ahead,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we'll go back to Gita. Sorry, Gita.
Okay.
Be with you in
Okay.
a minute.
We're singing an old song that you've all probably some of you have heard. Mama, are you all right? It's an old one. As I tucked my tiny tot snugly in her bed the other night, she looked at me with curiosity and said, Mama, are you all right? So I hid my tear-stained handkerchief and I shaded from the light, and I hoped that she couldn't see my smudged mascara making me look an awful sight. And I said, Oh, my little one, don't you worry about me, 'cause I'm soaring like an albatross and I'm swimming in that sea. Your mama wanders off into a mind where that living is so free. But when the darkness turns to dreams, well, this is where I'll be. So I sang to her lullaby just like my mama used to do. And I swear that I felt better 'cause I didn't feel as blue. But then my dearest daughter opened up her tired, weary eyes. She stared at me so strangely. Oh, this little girl was wise. Mama, you've been crying. Well, I can see it in your eyes. There must be someone hurting you. Now, don't you tell me any lies. Now, don't you go looking for things that are not anywhere. And I tried to hide my feelings as I stroked her tousled hair. And I wiped that teardrop from her face and I said, Your mama is okay. Now close your eyes, my little one. And I turned the other way and I said, Oh, my little one, don't you worry about me, 'cause I'm soaring like an albatross and I'm swimming in that sea. Your mama wanders off into her mind where that living is so free. And when the darkness turns to dreams, well, this is where I'll be. Thank you very much.
Wow,
Wow.
so
Yeah,
beautiful.
Amazing. Wow, wow,
Thank
wow.
you.
You sing
bravo.
so well and
Wonderful.
you recite so well too.
You
Yes.
I
do,
can't
you
sing, I
do,
just try.
indeed.
It's lovely.
Wow.
So Gita, I'm sorry I overlooked you. We're going to go back to you, darling. And
Okay.
Favor, he keeps coming on and off. So I'm going to go to you, and then hopefully he'll be up long enough where I can get him on here. So here you go, darling.
Thank you. um, my third composition and the last composition for this session is The Last Drop of Pearl. 1 ounce, just 1 ounce of liquid emotion in the tender palms of my heart felt an unknown turmoil before I find out the reason they wish to drip down. I said, please wait a bit till midnight When the lonely moon would come near my window, I would ask the reason. That night, the moon didn't appear. My long breath and slow emotion said, "That's fine." Anyway, moon was never mine. Before the morning rays appear, I let them go. Just one last nagging drop of emotion still didn't fall. How hard I tried, it became a growing pall of hope in the hard cell of my mind, often whispers to know what was the reason behind. Thank you so much, dear all.
Beautiful,
Okay,
Gita,
another
as always.
another
Wonderful.
emotive poem by the lovely Gita. Thank you, Gita. That was beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and try to get
Wow.
Favor back in here again. Hi, Favor. How are you? Can you hear us? Can you talk? Favor? Coker?
Oh, good afternoon. Yep, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Okay. So I'm going
Yes,
to have you go.
yes,
I'm
good
going to have.
afternoon.
Yeah, I think we have a bad reception, but I'm going to have you go next. We are on round 3. So I'm going to have you go ahead and read 3 poems, bam, and kill it out because this is our last round. So I'm going to give the stage to you. Hopefully, you can stay up long enough here.
Okay.
So, welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Koka Favour Ayomikun. I'm a poet. Um, though I specialize in writing love poems most of the times. I'm going to pick 3 poems, though, according to what she said. And the first one is titled A Letter to Ayo. Ayo is a Yoruba language, and in English, Ayo means joy. So you can just put it a letter to Ayo. It is a love poem. It starts or it says, Ayo, pink color stands for your pink lips. Red color is for your cheeks. Blue color stands for your sparkling blue eyes. And green color is for your wisdom. Violet color is for the passion that I have for you. And white color is for your internal care. Ayo, all the colors of love with you made me to survive through all those, and I will live all through. Ayo, you are my mirror, cause you are my double ganger. You are my pillow, cause you absorb and hold my tears when I cry. You are my music, cause you increase the love, cause you increase the volume of love that I have for you. You are my bed, cause when I am tired, you are there for me to rest on. You are my dream, cause all my dreams start from you. And also, you are my rain, cause you let your raining love fall on me. Your love has the same passion as a chocolate would do that. So it makes me so intoxicating. And I will never let you go. Cause you are my love. You are my love.
Okay, I think we may have
Oh,
lost him
that's a shame.
again.
I was enjoying that one. That's a shame.
I know, I was too. It was so good. I think we may have lost him again. So, all right. So next up, we're just going to go on. Digvijay has left us. I don't see him on here anymore. So we are going to go to Timothy Payton. You are next.
Okay. All righty, everyone. This is just new poetry day here. Um, okay. Allow me to share this very insightful and I think very needed poem nowadays. It is entitled In the World We Live In, Be the Change. There's so many ugly and dismal people, yet there's still beauty in the world and around us to take in. We'll have so many people come into your life, then leave without talking to you anymore. You can sometimes open your heart and care for so many, yet get hurt and have you not wanting or letting anyone in again. May have individuals speak to you behind the scenes, yet when out in public, act like they don't even know you or even know how to speak. Could let someone in and share your deepest personal secrets and then use them against you. Could be for someone and you could give the sorry about that. Hold on now. Apparently the enemy don't want me to read this. Let me start this again. Oh my. In the world we live in, be the change. There are so many ugly and dismal people, yet there's still beauty in the world and around us to take in. You'll have so many people come into your life and then leave without talking to you anymore. You can sometimes open your heart and care for so many, yet get hurt and have you not wanting or letting anyone in again. May have individuals speaking to you behind the scenes, yet when out in public, act like they don't even know you or know how to speak. Could let someone in and share your deepest and personal secrets and then use them against you. Could be there for someone and give them support, yet will and would not return the favor. You're going to have people not like you and for some reason and to become jealous of you, envious, and hating on you. Just remember, there's people that don't even like themselves and are miserable. So many will complain and gripe, seeing so much as negative and have nothing good to say. And you will have good days, and you'll have days of being tested, yet must find balance within both. Nothing is for certain, and nothing lasts forever. And the one thing that is constant is change. And we, as individuals, can be the change makers. Yet, you are like no one else out there. You are unique. So be a blessing to so many out there. And don't ever change for anyone, only for yourself and to become better. You will have individuals come into your life for a reason and a season. Some will stay and will leave. Yet learn from each one and consider this as a blessed lesson. Just because someone may have hurt you and left a mark or emotional scar does not mean you have to become cold or even heartless. Be who you are, yet guard your heart and emotions better, because not everyone is the same. When someone shows you their true colors, be thankful. And if and when someone doesn't respect you or seems to only want you for your temporary gratification, there is nothing wrong to place boundaries to protect your peace and self-respect. When we have someone that we can truly trust and share with them anything without judgment, this is someone to hold on to and to cherish. And if you want to be different, just be yourself. And do not change for anyone, only for yourself. And most importantly, be true to yourself. Don't ever let individuals be the storm clouds of doubt and misery to block your sunshine of self. There's going to be days where you're going to be tested, and some days will be great and seem flat. Yet always remember, it's the going through that develops you. Every day we wake up, and every day is our birthday. So let the blessed miracles commence, and take a deep breath and thank the great Lord for another day to be alive in this world we live in today. And always remember to be the change you wish to see in this world that we live in. Thank you.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
Timothy.
That
Bravo.
was
You've
wonderful.
read it.
That was
Wow.
amazing, Timothy.
That
It's
was
so amazing.
Really,
Yeah, it
really
was so
amazing.
very
nice.
much so. Digvijay, live for about a half a second. He's not here anymore. So we are going to Elizabeth. You are up next. And for some reason, I'm clicking wrong buttons. So here you go, darling. You take it away.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share my last poem of the day, and it's titled Scared of Human. Here is a time when I must write to tell the world of its cruelty and sob at its feet that will make a change. I am in search of lost treasures hidden in faraway places, treasures that enrich the world, makes it a better place to live. I can find love no more. The hate for one another haunts the peace of the world and sets us against one another. We have lost our senses of unity. What we have left is respect for one's emotions and less care for our future generations. Spare a couple of search your mind, find your inner light, and let it shine. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Beautiful as always. Beautiful, beautiful,
So
beautiful. Thank
sweet,
you.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. It, to be so young, you have a tremendous amount of wisdom in your poetry.
Yeah.
Sensorial,
That's
like
I have
emotions,
mentioned that.
so amazing.
Yes, indeed, she does. She's very wise beyond her years. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your compliments. I sincerely
Love you,
appreciate
dear
them.
Elizabeth. Yes, yes, you are. She's well, probably more published than most of us, actually. So I'm going to switch over now to Masumi. You are up next, darling. I'm going to give you the stage. If you would recite your last poem, please. And you're muted, or at least we can't hear you.
Now it is okay, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Now we can hear you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, the last poem I'm reading. Mona Lisa. I need a canvas to portray my feelings, echoes of my laughter, tearful moments, and joyful singings. I want to paint every aspect of life, how I thought to do in my own way, with the definite strokes of ups and downs, fine detailing of my weakness and sway. With the colors of emotions expressed there beautifully, some words which I couldn't utter of love, desire, apology. Engraved as in the leaves of Mona Lisa, timeless, elegant, and all alone, I want to be immortal on the canvas. So take me, O eternal, and adorn your home. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Quite
Oh,
beautiful.
Yes,
lovely.
Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing.
it was lovely and very
It was
deep,
And thank
very
you for
deep, very deep.
joining us today. That was marvelous. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Um, I wrote this recently. Well, yeah, this month. I don't really remember it, so here we go. It's called Listen. Um, I think it got a lot of shares and all kinds of crazy stuff, but I've not read it before, and so it could be a disaster. We don't know. So it's called Listen. The sun the sun rises and sets with each day. Opportunities present, wisdom to be gained. Yet within no living person exists all knowledge and answers for this journey we call life. Experiences, hold on just a moment. Experiences we encounter, contained within them lessons to be learned, observations of others, mistakes they make, the decisions they choose, we can analyze. For smart people have the capabilities to learn from their own mistakes, but brilliant people have the innate insightfulness to deduce from the errors of others. Those filled with a plethora of sage know that they do not hold the key to all answers. Those who are most knowledgeable have the disciplined ability to hold their tongue and simply listen. They clear their mind from their incessant thoughts, comfortable and confident within their own knowledge base, yet receptive enough to others to allow themselves to be enlightened by those who have a clarity of understanding that surpasses their own in regions not yet explored. For others have walked paths we shall never tread. They have lived pain we shall never know. They have seen with their eyes circumstances that live within the shadows of darkness devoid of light. May we all possess the ability to hush our thoughts, to listen to others as they enlighten us with wisdom that has value and insight into lives we will never live. By listening, we can gain an understanding and enter within a sacred realm where enlightenment, enlightenment reigns, our superficial selfishness relinquishes control. That's it. Sorry, I had a tongue twister there.
It was lovely. And
it
to
was lovely.
That was
beautiful.
amazing, amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
thank
Queen of
you,
Poetry,
y'all.
the Queen Poet of Poetry.
Beautiful, ma'am.
I'm so
Thank you.
honored to be in this reunion with all of you. Your poetry is amazing. Everybody's so talented. Thank you
It was.
for the invitation, dear Annette.
Yes. Does everyone want to say goodbye as we go ahead and say a farewell to everyone?
Thank you so much for listening us.
Yes.
Yes,
See you
thank
until
you
next
so
time.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you to all you beautiful people all over the world.
Yeah,
Made
Yeah.
life
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Annette, and thank you so much, everyone, for your lovely compliments. And it was so good today to hear everyone's poem. I
Thanking
love it.
ma'am to giving us the chance for
Thank you.
reading the
Thank you.
poetry.
Thank you so
Love and
much.
blessings. Thank you all for gracing us with your lovely works. Marvelous session.
Thank you
Bless
all
you
very
all.
much for sharing your poems, and thank you all for watching. That's going to be
Love
watching.
from India.
Much love to each and
Love
every one.
from, love from the
Love from
United States.
Chile.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Bye. Bye, all. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone, for
Oh, bye,
watching.
ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.